Hey YouTube, it's Jennifer. This is, what is this? May 23rd, 2012. This is my week 11 post-op um, gastric bypass video. Again, we have the yellowish thing going on. I don't know what it is about my webcam on my laptop that does this yellow crap, but hopefully you'll just look past it. And then I've got the fan going, so getting the whole Hollywood thing here in my bedroom. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning. I just, I don't ever really have privacy or time um, to make a video in private, so this is about the only time that I have. So I'm about to go to bed, so that's why the Vaseline on the lips, and I've got my jammies on, and but anyway, post-op week 11 video. I have to report a 0 loss this week. And I'm not too terribly upset about that, and I'm a little uncomfortable that I'm not uncomfortable about the weight loss. I mean, when you have, I'm glad that I'm not obsessed with my weight. I'm glad that I'm not obsessed with the number on the scale. I'm glad that I don't have emotional reactions to the number on the scale, whether it be positive or negative. When you have this surgery, it's a lifestyle change, and part of a lifestyle change is changing your mentality. And with that being said, I'm really trying to be at a place of acceptance, just accepting my body for what it is, accepting myself for who I am, accepting my physical appearance for what it is, um, and learning to love Jennifer that I am, and not basing that on a number, not basing that on what size clothes I wear, or how much attention I get. Um, and that's part of the mentality change that comes with surgery that I'm very glad seems to be coming so natural for me. Um, when I first had this surgery on March 5th, I'm going to say the first 3 weeks were probably the hardest. Not weight wise, not food wise, not exercise wise, not even pain wise. It was just the mental battlefield that you go through that I can't even really prepare you for if you're pre-op. I can't tell you what to expect because you you can't even imagine how much you change the moment you go into that operating room. Um, I mean, the obvious is whether you have the sleeve or the band or the bypass, there's obviously physical, changes to your anatomy, but I was not prepared for my mind and my viewpoints and my feelings about myself and about the world around me to change so much so quickly. And it took me up until about week 6 to kind of come to a place of acceptance to where I didn't hate the surgery, because for a while I really regretted having the surgery. There was a few weeks I really thought to myself, I wish I wouldn't have done this. Um, Now, being week 11, um, I feel like I'm kind of in a pattern, like I'm kind of going with the flow with the way that things go with surgery. But I know there's going to be lots more changes, and it's not just mental. Um, there's biological changes, there's hormonal changes, and women, those are lovely. Let me tell you how lovely those are. They are not lovely at all. I'm totally lying to you. They're terrible. Um, but I was, okay, I was smart. And before surgery, I had an IUD put in because they don't want you getting pregnant for a year and a half, almost 2 years after your surgery, because they want you to be at a stable weight, and it's going to be a risky pregnancy even then. But me not having any kids and not really being in a stable relationship right now, I just wanted to bypass the whole situation, and my hormones were messed up before surgery, so I just told my doctor, like, put the IUD in, and the IUD is good for 5 years, and it hurt like a bitch to put in. I don't remember that much pain in a long time. Oh, it hurt so bad when they put it in. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And I was cramping for hours afterwards. But it's probably one of the best decisions that I made pre-op because your hormones go crazy after surgery, and I think that having the IUD in has helped. Um, but I can't even prepare you for that. Sorry. It's just be on the lookout for it, I guess. Um, but yeah, week 11, I haven't lost any weight this week. And, in terms of coming to terms with my body and my weight, this is May 23rd. Had you told me 11 weeks ago that I would be 268 pounds, I would not have believed you. I was 301 the day of surgery. It's been 11 weeks and I'm 268. Am I disappointed I didn't lose weight this week? Yeah. Um, there's a part of me that kind of expected a big weight loss because of how much walking I've done in the past couple weeks. And it seems like if I exercise, it seems like all the exercise I would have done last week would have resulted in a big weight loss this week. Um, but my body just doesn't seem to work like that. And I don't know, I was just preparing for a big weight loss, and to not have it, I was kind of like, okay, whatever. Um, because at the same time, as much walking as I did, I don't care if I walk 3 miles or not. Um, I've been so stressed out, and your body, when you're stressed out and you're not sleeping well, your body holds on to fat and the weight like crazy. So that's why sleep is just as important as your nutrition and your exercise. And I really haven't been exercising that much other than walking, maybe once, twice a week at most. And even though I'm walking 2 or 3 miles once or twice a week, um, it's still only once or twice a week. It's not 30 days of exercise or 30 minutes of exercise every day that I should be getting. I just kind of like overdo it on one day and hope that that's good. Um, but yeah, I was 301 the day of surgery. So if you would have told me 11 weeks ago that I was going to be in the 260s, um, I would have told you you were crazy. That was never going to happen because I don't even remember being in the 260s. Um, I seriously just remember going from 220 to 283. I don't remember any weight in between there. Um, I couldn't even tell you the last time I was in the 260s. So it's disappointing I didn't lose any weight, but I'm still grateful for being where I am. Um, and my body's just losing the weight slowly, probably because I'm not exercising. Um, I'm giving into snacking way more than I should. Um, I'm eating probably between 700 and 1200 calories a day. I'm not getting all my protein in. I only drink water or Crystal Light for the most part, so that's not really an issue. But I have this really, really bad addiction to Coke Slurpees. It is unreal. And I know part of that is just my anemia because I crave ice so much. And I don't want to chew ice because it's not good for your mouth. And I'm about to get 2 of my wisdom teeth removed. And I've got several cavities, surface cavities. So they don't hurt, but ice is not good for your teeth. So I don't want to chew ice. So it's kind of like a way of me giving into those cravings and also a way for me to get a pop when I'm not supposed to have one, and I know I'm not supposed to have one. And to be honest with you, I could get a 16-ounce Slurpee and I'll probably drink about half of it. I really can't even drink a whole Slurpee. Even if I get the small one, I usually don't even drink the whole thing because it melts too much, and when it starts to become more pop than ice, I dump it out. I don't even finish it. Um, but yeah, so it's kind of my update. The other thing I wanted to kind of talk about is I hear a lot of people talking about the dumping syndrome, and I was preparing for that prior to surgery. I was thinking to myself, I will never cheat on anything food-wise because I don't want to have dumping syndrome. I'm glad that I am having the surgery, gastric bypass, that will give me the dumping syndrome because it's kind of like a built-in consequence to doing the wrong thing, and I need that. However, I was not aware that there was two different kinds of dumping syndrome. And maybe this is just my body, could be totally just my body, but I have two different forms of dumping syndrome. I have the too much sugar dumping syndrome, and then I have the too many carbs dumping syndrome. And the only real difference between the two is the length of time that it lasts. The sugar dumping syndrome lasts a lot longer, but the dumping syndrome with the carbs lasts long enough that you regret doing it. And with the sugar, if I eat too much sugar at one time or over a course of a certain amount of time, there's vomiting involved. Whereas with the carbs, I just feel nauseous, but I don't actually really get sick. The dumping syndrome is not fun. It's just not fun. However, at week 11, I have become accustomed to it because I'm snacking so often that I have dumping syndrome pretty much every day or every other day. And I just kind of live with it now. I don't even think of it as a form of illness with the surgery anymore. I see it as kind of like a sign that, okay, you probably shouldn't eat that, but guess what I'm eating 3 days later. Food-wise, it's just been, well, I guess there's only food and exercise and sleep to do with the surgery. So in all three areas, I'm totally sucking right now because I'm not getting my protein in. I'm not sticking with real strict, I'm not eating healthy at all. I'm just not. Um, I'm trying to focus on eating protein first. I don't drink with my meals. I try to eat slowly. I pay attention to when I feel things are getting stuck. Um, I do think about how much protein I'm eating every day. I do think about that. And I do think about my water intake. But I'm not eating healthy. I don't know if I could ever eat healthy because it's so foreign to me and I'm so picky that I'm the world's pickiest eater and I just don't see myself, like, I will never eat tuna fish. I will never eat oatmeal. I will never eat any form of fish or seafood at all. So that's just not even an option. And I'm getting really tired of beef, even though I use lean beef. I'm getting really tired of it. And I'm already tired of cheese. I'm so sick of cheese. And I don't eat eggs. So it's just like I'm really limited food-wise. So I'm not doing well with the food. Exercise, I've already admitted, I overdo it on 1 or 2 days a week, and then I don't do anything the rest of the time. When I'm at work, I'll do the stairs. I'll go down 3 flights and then up 6 flights and then back down 3. And I do that once the whole weekend I'm at work. It's easier to do now because I'm lighter, but it's still a challenge for me. And then sleep-wise, I'm just not getting the sleep. I mean, it's 2:15 in the morning and I'm making a video for YouTube. So, sleep is not my friend lately either. I wish it was. I miss you, sleep. If you're watching, please come back to me. But I'm just not doing well. And that's probably why I have a 0 weight loss this week. And I know it's all my fault, and I know it's all in my control, so maybe that's another reason why I'm not getting upset, because I am aware of reality. Today's the 23rd, so I have an appointment with my bariatric surgeon on June 4th, and that's supposed to be my 12-week checkup, which can't really be possible because Monday the 28th would be my 12-week anniversary date. But my 12-week checkup with my surgeon is June 4th, which I don't quite understand that, but whatever, that's what it is. He wanted me to be down 50 pounds by June 4th, a minimum of 50 pounds. And I cracked all kinds of jokes and like told him he didn't know who I was and I was a perfectionist and I would at least do 50 pounds. And I was so certain that that was going to happen. And I'm sitting at about 33 pounds gone right now. Um, so technically, I have 2 weeks left to get to 50 pounds lost. 17 more pounds in 2 weeks. It totally happened. I said this last week. It totally happened. Don't see it happening. If I get to 40 pounds by June 4th, I'll be happy. Um, but I can't think of his YouTube. I can't think of his YouTube handle off the top of my head, but his name is Kevin. I watch his videos. I watch all your videos every week. I make sure I catch up on the videos. Um, and he was talking about how depressed he was because he hadn't lost weight as fast as his surgeon had wanted him to, and he hadn't lost as much weight as like Keith, who I can't think of his freaking YouTube name either. You guys know who you are. Um, but Keith has lost like over 100 pounds in less than 12 weeks, and I'm just constantly reminding myself I cannot compare myself to other people. I want to teach that lesson to my niece. I don't want her growing up thinking she's got to compare herself to other people to determine her value or her worth. So, in order to do that, I have to practice it myself. So, I'm really trying to not compare myself to other people and not compare my success or my downfall to other people's success or failures. Um, but it is kind of hard because I think 33 pounds, it's not a lot. But then the other part of me is like, 33 pounds in almost 3 months. That is a lot. Have you ever done that before? No. So shut up and enjoy the 33 pounds. I don't know. I'm just like not ever happy with things, I guess. Um, but on that note, I'm going to probably sign off now. I will make another video hopefully next week. I'm terrible at making these videos on Mondays. I weigh myself every Monday morning at like 10 o'clock. Um, it's just kind of become a habit for me now. I don't know. I guess that's about it. So I'll make another video. Next week will actually be my 3-month anniversary since surgery. So we will tell then how much weight I've lost. Hopefully I'll lose like a bunch of weight next week because I didn't lose any this week. But don't compare yourself. Just be happy. Um, Thanks for watching. And again, I apologize for the yellow tinge, whatever this is going on here. But I kind of like it because it kind of gives me like a superhero 1950s my TV sucks kind of look. I don't know, kind of cool. Anyway, I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching. If you have any comments or questions or anything, feel free to ask. I'm very honest and very blunt, and I will absolutely tell you the truth, privately or in video form. So I will talk to you guys all soon. Thanks for watching, and have a great Memorial weekend. Be safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive. And if you're going down to the Indy 500, have fun. I'll be in Indianapolis the week after this, the week of July 6th. I'll be there. I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks. Bye.